Well, well, well. Do y'all remember this?
And so I like where we are in our running game. And I like where we are with the blocking and everything that's associated with the running game. But boy, that quarterback's playing lights out, Dak Prescott. And that'll make a lot of good parts of the offense look good.
You alluded a couple of different points over the last week or two about the possibility of making some trades during the season if you can help your defense in some way. Does today's performance dissuade you from wanting to do that, or you still feel like you're in that space?
Not at all. I feel just as inclined or not inclined, really, and I'm not trying to be any way. I don't have anything in front of me right now that I'm interested in. I haven't noodled up something that I might be interested in. You have to go within the boundaries of what's possible. You hear from other clubs as we get on into the trading deadline. We'll see if something there to help us. But I'm not going to holler in my pillow if we don't get a trade, because I feel good about the makeup of the personnel we got on the team right now.
I see you, Jerry. I see you, Jerry. Jerry Jones tried to throw us off the trail. But it sounds like that Jerry Jones does have his eye on somebody in particular. We'll see if it turns out to be true. But let's talk Cowboys. We're about to talk facts. Welcome, Cowboy fans and Cowboy hitters alike of the G, and I'm the host of Let's Talk Cowboys, where we talk facts. And if you like this video, don't forget at the end to please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know the next time we post another video or go live. And if you haven't become a channel member or subscriber yet, please do. We have a lot of great things coming up this season. Now let's talk facts. I see you, Jerry. Jerry Jones is throwing us, I guess he tried to throw us a curveball. Jerry Jones said that he had no one in mind and no doodling or whatever he said, only for us now to hear that the Cowboys have inquired of a player that everyone has talked about before, Maxx Crosby. Maxx Crosby is the kind of player that I think the Cowboys should be looking at. We got Kenny Clark, he's a dog. Maxx Crosby is a dog. The Cowboys need to keep adding dogs to this team so that they can turn these other men into dogs. And of course, we have Demarion Overshown coming back. He's entered into his 21-day window, so we should see him after the bye week. But nevertheless, it is being reported that the Cowboys are calling about one Maxx Crosby. Let me show you the video where Pat McAfee is talking about this. Let's roll it.
Man, we haven't heard from him in a long time. Good to see you, actually. Trey Wingo reported that the Dallas Cowboys have inquired about a trade for Maxx Crosby potentially, which obviously Trey Wingo used to work at ESPN. I think he does have sources of some sort, might still have them. Good to see you, Trey. Good to see you, Trey. Out there doing it. The Spotrac immediately puts together a bunch of numbers for if he was to be traded, what it would cost, when it would cost it. 2 years of guaranteed money out of the Spotrac folks, first year and second year. Then everything else not guaranteed. Basically, the offsetting money comes in March 2nd of next year as the guarantees. Yeah, here's the entire thing. Crosby's $29 million 2027 salary becomes guaranteed next March, making it a 2.5-year, $80 million contract for practical purposes. 20.3 guaranteed, $30 million guaranteed in 2026. So first 3 years potentially fully guaranteed there. That price though for a Maxx Crosby makes you wonder, well, if you're going to pay that to Max, could you have paid something to Michael? But no. We're not even going to get into that road.
No.
But now that everybody kind of knows what the numbers are exactly for Max, and Trey Wingo is reporting that people are interested in potentially trading for him, does that mean more people also probably interested behind the scenes, BA, if they understand that maybe Max is available at this point?
Yeah, if he's out there, somebody's shopping.
Now, this becomes the problem for the Cowboys. Other people will be shopping for Maxx Crosby also. But what the Cowboys have in their pocket are 4 first-round draft picks and a second. I don't think they're going to probably give up a first and a second. Maybe they give up a first and a player. But the Cowboys have got that draft pick in their pocket. So if it's about just, if it just comes down to money, the Cowboys could lose out. But if it comes down to money and the fact that the Cowboys have an extra first-round draft pick to offer the Raiders, then this may work out for the Cowboys.
And when you hear that stuff, so there'll be a lot of folks that want to get in on Maxx Crosby. I promise you that.
What makes Max different? Obviously, his motor. Is that everything?
I think when you think of Jared Allen and he's all those guys wrapped in one. I mean, he's relentless. And does he have the biggest, strongest looking body? No, but man, he's powerful. But his motor is unbelievable.
He's also a menace. It feels like he would be a great Cowboy.
He has unbelievable hands. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I love watching Max. You watch you could have 3 different defenders at different levels get to him, and he does such a good job. He's never looking at his blocker. He's always looking at the quarterback, wherever the ball is. And he's just so good flipping his hips, flipping his shoulders, his hands. He never lets guys get a good shot on him. And he can also, though, you have to be able to bull rush as well. So Max definitely has the power. But he's so fluid with his hands and just relentless. He just doesn't let anybody block him. It's really fun to watch.
He actually fights in the offseason, right? Isn't that his thing? He does a lot of hand work, obviously mitt work, cardio work. He has a battery and energy that I don't think anybody else has in the entire league. Obviously, he works on his technique. His work ethic is tremendous. His tats look very cool.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to keep my hopes high, but I'm not going to have high expectations. Not because I don't think the Cowboys will necessarily do it. It just needs to materialize. There's a lot of things to work out in this, but I do say one of the advantages that the Cowboys may have over other people are those first-round draft picks that they may be willing to give up, more easily because they got 2 this coming year, 2026, and 2 in 2027. So the Cowboys may be willing to give up a first and for 2026, and maybe they'll give up a 4th for 2027 and get the deal done. So we'll see what happens. But man, hey, I'm just telling you, this is exciting news for the Cowboys and the Cowboy fans and the Cowboys team. This is exciting news. This is exciting news. I said, and I'm going to stick by what I said, I don't think there's any one player that comes and makes this team better. But if you get Maxx Crosby, and we're watching now Jadeveon Clowney, we watched him get his legs up under him, and now Jadeveon Clowney is looking better. James Houston is our best pass rusher. Ezaraku is on the rise. I'm telling us, man, just if those players will step up. We got Demarion Overshown coming back. Shamar James has been looking good. Maurice Leofold looks pretty good. Maybe we can even add another linebacker, and who knows, Savon Revel Jr. comes back and they get him worked in towards the end of the season. Maybe we can get another player. But I can tell you this, Maxx Crosby is a great start to getting a championship defense. And again, if those pieces that I just talked about come to fruition, well, we got then our more than one player to turn this defense around. And I think it'll be incredible if the Cowboys make this move. I tell you this, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Whatever makes this team better. I'm just, I'm proud of the front office. So many people have been hating on the front office. No matter how many moves the front office make, the people will still, there are certain people who have built their entire existence on the downfall and the misery of the Cowboys. Well, we're not doing that over here. We're all about the Cowboys winning, and we're all about the fan base enjoying this team and not downing this team, but encouraging this team and hoping that this team does better. So again, I'm excited. I hope that it happens. Again, my hopes are high, but my expectations, I'm gonna temper my expectations until I know all of the details. But again, that's what the breaking news is. Y'all tell me what y'all think about the Cowboys getting Maxx Crosby. Until the next time, TC4L, God bless. Let's talk Cowboys. We talk facts. Peace.